Today I'm here to talk about something that I feel like doesn't get enough credit, and that is the uniform of the basic white girl. Now, I have very strong feelings about the reclamation of the word basic because, first of all, it was like never an insult to white girls directly. It just meant mediocre. And that's generally still the context in which I use it. It had nothing to do with being an average white girl. It meant average as in mediocre, nothing special, subpar. And I mean, if that's a word that you want to take on for yourself and for your entire group of people, then I mean, that says more about you than it does about anyone else. I'm here to say that the one beautiful thing that came from out of all of that is the uniform. I'm talking about Ugg boots, black leggings with some sort of fleecy North Face thing, messy bun. Listen, I usually don't go up for things that don't need any more praise. You know what I'm saying? But they got that right. They got that uniform right. Nothing feels better than being at home in your pajamas, and if you are the type of person to wear slippers, to be in your slippers and your pajamas and just chilling and living your life. The basic white girl uniform is the closest you can get to leaving the house in your pajamas without actually leaving the house in your pajamas. Let me break it down for you. Ugg boots. Now, I'm not talking about the real ones. I'm just talking about slipper boots in general. Uggs are expensive as hell, and I'm not about to go out and pay no $80 for some generic looking Sherpa boot. No ma'am. You can go to Payless and get yourself an Airwalk. Wait for a BOGO. Just wait for a BOGO. And you can get 2 pairs of Ugg boots for $60. I still believe that is still less than the price of 1 pair of genuine Ugg boots. They keep your feet warm, for they are lined in some sort of material. Like I said, mine came from Payless, so I am 100% sure that it is not actual wool. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it keeps my feet warm. Moving on up to the black leggings. Pants are the enemy. Everybody waging a war on Christmas. Everybody waging a war on insert other frivolous, non-war, whatever. But we are ignoring the real enemy here, which are pants. I'm 5'11". Let's just round that up to 6 feet. Finding pants that fit me lengthwise and in my waist is nearly impossible. The thing about jeans and pants is that they are designed to fit you correctly in certain places on your body. So when I pull up a pair of jeans, it's hitting my knee where it would hit most people's mid-shin. There's less material at the mid-shin than there is at the knee. So I got this bunchy baby fat knee thing happening with my jeans. That doesn't make sense. If you guys saw my knees, though, you would understand what I'm talking about. It looks like the top of an Indian elephant's head. Yeah, so you pull up and then I'm flooding, and that's not comfortable. And then I also have to wear a belt 100% of the time if I'm gonna wear pants, because they just don't want to stay up on my body. But you know what will stay up on my body? You know what will stay up on my body all day and never leave me and not fail me? Black leggings. I personally like to wear the athletic kind that come with the little drawstring in the front of them, so that I can tighten them as tight as I need them to be. And because they are of a legging material, they have that stretch so that I don't come into that Indian elephant baby knee fat thing situation going on. Also, for whatever reason, they tend to be longer. So they hover right above the ankle, right above my ankle, but that's okay. That's okay though. It's okay to show a little bit of skin in your leggings, because they aren't pants and they aren't high waters. It's wintertime currently. If I want to wear pants, you know what I'm limited to? One pair of pants. And then when the wind starts blowing, it cuts right through the fabric of the jeans, because apparently jeans can't be made out of real jean material anymore. They are made out of this like thin paper cotton, but they still have all of the hardware of a regular jean. So they got the belt loop and zipper and the buckle and all that kind of thing. So I'm limited to one pair of pants and I'm frozen. I can put on 3 pairs of black leggings. Not 1, not 2, but 3. It's like I have put on another layer of fat. It's like I've put on another layer of like fur, of down, shall we say. So when the wind comes, it's just like, what's that? What's that wind? You're trying to get to my thighs? Trying to make my butt cold? Too bad you can't, because I'm wearing 3 pairs of leggings. I'm telling you. And all you gotta do, you just buy yourself leggings in various sizes. My weight fluctuates. And so, yeah, I just buy leggings in extra small, small, and medium. And then when the winter comes, I'm a little fluffier. So, you know, I put the small leggings on and then I take another pair of small leggings and I shimmy them up my body. And then I top them off with the medium leggings and they just glide right on up. And I am padded and I'm ready to go. And then underneath that, I've got my socks. And then I've got my Ugg boots. So there is nothing on the lower half of my body that is going to be frozen on this evening tonight. Moving up to the upper half of one's body in this uniform. I think the thing that is like most noted in the meme is the North Face jacket. I don't own one of those, but I do own several performance fleeces. When I go out and about, usually I'm going out and I'm moving. I don't go out to dinner a lot, and like if I'm out running errands, I'm going to be moving. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to put on all my clothes and then put on a heavy coat on top of that, because trust and believe, I will be sweating by the time I get out of my car once I have reached my destination. And I'm not really here for the body sweat. It's not a thing that I enjoy. And so that's where the performance fleece comes in. You put yourself on a nice little thin sweater, crew neck, and then over top of that you put yourself on a performance fleece. Once again, just like the Ugg boots, the brand doesn't matter. Sure, if you want to be fancy, you can get North Face. If you want to be fancier, you can get Patagonia. But I generally stick with the Faded Glory brand. You put that on top, and you are once again protected by the wind. And like I said, maybe it's just me and I'm starting to run hot in my old age, but I can't do a full-size winter coat anymore. I went to Seattle with my husband not too long ago, and we were just like out walking around, and in the beginning I regretted not having a giant coat because the wind was strong and I didn't like the way that felt on my skin. But once we started moving, you know, you get the blood flowing, you get the heart rate up, you know, and the oxygen in and out of the lungs, I started to sweat. But had I had on a full-size coat, where would it have gone? We don't drive around Seattle when we get there. We take the ferry and then we walk. It couldn't have gone in the back seat or the trunk. There was no back seat or trunk for me to put it in. And I'm not going to carry around a big old parka. No, that's just not a thing that I'm going to do. So I had on my little jacket. Now, granted, it wasn't a performance fleece per se, because I don't really like to do the athleisure look all the time unless I'm rocking, you know, some knockoff, you know, Yeezy Hunger Game looking distressed loungewear that's actually more suitable for, you know, dystopian battlefields than they are any sort of leisurely life that I have led. But I mean, the look is cute. I'm into it. H&M's got some cute stuff that looks distressed enough. It's just like this cute little army green thing with like some cute little like sleeves that look like an Afghan that your grandma made for you. And I took that page from basic girl uniform handbook. Are, you know, in downtown Seattle, you know, the shopping area and going in and out of stores. And by the time we hit like, you know, our 7th Starbucks or whatever, I was ready to peel that sucker off, but I didn't because, you know, pneumonia is real and I'm not trying to get that. Never underestimate the power of a light jacket or a performance fleece, or heck, even a little puffer vest. I was like, vests are the dumbest thing. How your arms gonna stay warm? There's nothing covering your arm. What are you doing, sir or madam? Why are you wearing a vest? I don't understand. And then one of my friends let me borrow their vest, and I believe it was North Face. It was very like swanky or whatever. Once again, once you start moving and you move them arms, you get that heart rate up, and then all of a sudden you are very flushed. You are very warm. The messy bun. Now, I am natural. There's no way in the world that I would ever be able to get anything in any sort of messy bun. It would be a mess, but it wouldn't be a bun. And so I can't exactly speak to this, but what I will say is, boom, I got my little 2-strand twist in. Ignore my little tufts. I'm growing out a shaved side. If I didn't have my 2-strand twists and any sort of, you know, in any sort of confinement, they would just be dangling all over the place, and they aren't long enough yet to where I can just be like, it would just be kind of like, hey girl. And that's not really a look that I'm into, but you gather it to the top, boop, you have the hairstyle. And then you pair that with your performance fleece, your black leggings, and your Ugg boots, and you have a concise uniform. There will be others in the world who look very similar to you. So you don't have to feel like the oddball out. You don't have to feel like you left the house in your pajamas. A lot of people want to give people flack for wearing the basic girl uniform. Let me ask you something, actually. What do you want me to wear? You want me to wear jeans instead of my black leggings? But why? Because trust, I'm just gonna wear skinny jeans. Same cut, same fit, just a different material. I'm not about that boot cut life. As far as the hair goes, as far as the top knot, if you are willing to come over and style my hair for me on a weekly basis, then yeah, sure. Or pay me so that I could pay someone else to do my hair how I deem fit. The top is the only thing where I vary it up. Like right now, I am currently in the uniform, by the way, minus the Ugg boots because I'm at home. The top is variable. You know, the top is whatever you want it to be. You can stick to the basic uniform, get yourself a performance fleece or a vest or a puffer vest, or you can venture out. You can go a little bit of country, you know, do a button-up plaid shirt. You can go a little grunge with an oversized plaid flannel. I'm currently rocking what I like to call the comfortable soccer mom with my striped t-shirt and my, you know, loose, very fuzzy sweater. You can go chic, and you can do like a turtleneck. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's a uniform, but the dress code isn't strict. Starbucks is also optional. I wholly endorse the basic girl uniform. Till next time. Bye guys. So today is the first day that I've been able to listen to David Bowie since his passing without crying. So I would say that we're making market progress.